5 reasons for not dating Argentinian women. Well, today we discuss. Welcome to Continental Insider, the offshore consulting service for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, and related internationals with a boots-on-the-ground approach. For more information, please check out continentalinsider.com. Yet again, we are on a weekend and we do these fun videos about dating. And today we are going to discuss 5 reasons for not dating Argentinian women. And please, if you think that I'm being harsh with Argentinian women, please check the other video, 5 reasons for dating Argentinian women. And yet again, please, I have to say, give the disclaimer. Please take this video with a grain of salt. This is just food for thought. This is just fun, just for general discussion. Without further ado, 5 reasons for not dating Argentinian females. Let's start. The number 1 reason for not dating Argentinian women is that they are chat chasers. And let me explain. In Latin America, usually, of course, every female all over the world wants to date the most good-looking men as possible. And of course, that combines another tangibles and intangible value. Very good on that. However, Argentinian women, they like chat chasers. They go after the chat. And compared to other parts in Latin America, let's say Colombia, that the most important thing in Colombia is the socioeconomic status of the men. And of course, if he's good looking, very good on that regard. That gives you an extra advantage. However, in Argentina, for Argentinian females, the most important thing is being a chat. Women in Argentina like to date chats. And that's the case. The typical archetype that Argentinian females look over there is usually a European-looking, tall, handsome guy. Of course, many men in Argentina look European, so that's not going to be a problem. And when I say that they have to be tall, it's not like in the United States, that other places in the Western world, that you need to be 6'5". You need to be very tall, something like that. But in Argentina, being tall is just being, 180, so 5'10", 5'11", something like that. You don't have to be Shaquille O'Neal or something like that in order to be successful dating in Argentina. Very good. But they like this particular, archetype, men, usually with tattoos, the bad boy chat, something like that. And that's basically the type for most, not all, but for most Argentinian women. So if you are not a chat, you are going to struggle more in order to, be successful over there in that regard. Also, if you belong to a minority, you're going to struggle even more. Let's say you are an Afro-descendant or you are Asian, things like that, you're going to struggle. I'm not saying that it's impossible, anything like that, but it can be done. You're going to have fun at least trying. So, because something that I say a lot about Argentina is a very good window shopping market. So in case that things don't go great, at least you're going to have fun trying. And also, Argentina overall is a beautiful country, so a lot of things to do. So dating not necessarily have to be your first priority over there, but something to keep in mind. The second reason for not dating Argentinian women is that they are promiscuous. And of course, not all Argentinian women are promiscuous, but a great deal of them are very, very promiscuous. Now, if you have dating experience in Colombia, in Brazil, Mexico, a place like that, let's say Colombia, and I'm not picking on Colombian females. They're awesome as well. But the issue is that in Colombia they're promiscuous, but it's different. The dynamic is different. In Argentina, women are, I mean, not all, but they are more open-minded. Let's call it like that. So they can date one guy one day and another guy the other day, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So they can rack up very quickly, very big body count, let's call it like that. So it can get out of hand very quickly. So the issue with Argentina compared to other parts in Latin America is that probably in Latin America, regarding promiscuity, is going to be the closest thing that compared to the markets in, let's say, United States or Canada or the UK, that women are very, very promiscuous. We are seeing body counts in the US, triple digit body counts, and now we're seeing quadruple digit females regarding the body count. Actually, there is right now a OF spicy content creator that she's gonna rack up 1,000 hookups, sexual encounters in 24 hours, and they are doing like, like a draft, something like that, doing auditions for that. I try to put the publicity of that. Well, anyways, so in Argentina, yes, sadly, if you're looking at trad wife, something like that, well, it's going to be less likely compared to, other places in Latin America, other places in the world. Of course, there are traditional women over there in Argentina as well. Also, women that are very good wives, very good. They have, girlfriend material, things like that. I mean, I'm not saying that cannot happen, but the overall Argentinian women, especially the younger ones under 30, they are more likely, more prone to be promiscuous. The third reason for not dating Argentinian females is feminism. In Argentina, there is a lot of woke culture and feminism and that kind of thing. Probably the biggest country regarding woke culture and feminism in Latin America is actually Argentina. And if you're watching this from abroad and you are on the Javier Milei hype and you think that Argentinians are very base and nationalistic and all that jazz, well, that happens, by the way. The Argentinians are very nationalistic and actually a handful of them are very based. However, there is also a lot of, extreme left-leaning culture and woke culture and feminism and things like that. So a lot of social protests and manifestations for feminism, things like that. And actually, the laws in Argentina are very, very feminist, thanks to past presidents on the last 20 years, something like that. So you have to be careful on that. However, since Milei took office in Argentina, the legal system have been reversing little by little these particular feminist laws regarding dating and things like that. So on that regard, very cool. However, these particular laws, and Milei is not, is not Superman. He's not reversing the mindset of many females, average Argentinian females on the street. So still, woke culture and feminism makes harder the dating process. So it's still ingrained on the Argentinian culture, especially in Buenos Aires, the capital. Fourth reason for not dating Argentinian females is that, are they gold diggers? Well, the answer is no and yes. Here, let me explain. If you go a place, yet again, like Colombia, just for example, because it's completely opposite the Argentina, is that in Colombia, the most important thing is socioeconomic status. So many guys, let's say from the United States or Switzerland, a place like that, they go because they have a good income in their home country, and just for having this particular good passport, that helps you a lot in Colombia in order to, have your dating experience be more successful over there. Well, in Argentina, it's not gonna be the case. So in Colombia, women are actually the average Colombian, so in Colombia, the average Colombiana, she's gonna be more prone to be a gold digger. In Argentina, it's not gonna be the case. So if you go Bob from Kansas making 75K a year, trying to impress an Argentinian girl because he's a gringo and has a USD salary, that is not gonna go as far compared to other parts in Latin America. However, when an Argentinian female, she is a gold digger, she is a very expensive gold digger. I'm talking, 70K in Kansas. No. You need to be a millionaire, a bona fide millionaire, not a 401k millionaire, not a rent home equity millionaire, no, a real millionaire. I'm talking jets, I'm talking flying in first class, things like that, Santorini, Mykonos, Ibiza, places like that. So on that regard, if you want to, use money as leverage in order to date Argentinian females, most Argentinian females are not gold diggers, but the ones that actually are gold diggers are, very, very, very demanding. Sadly, also amongst the hottest ones I'm talking, AIDS, I'm talking hard AIDS in Argentina. Yeah, you're gonna get a run for your money. Trust me on that. And the fifth reason for not dating Argentinian women is that they don't tend to age well. Let me explain. Something that I see in Argentina, women are beautiful, by the way. However, something that happens that you're gonna notice when, put more boots on the ground over there is that it's very rare to see women, very beautiful women over 40 over there. They exist, by the way. I'm not saying that they don't, but it's not that common. I mean, they don't, Argentinian women on average, they don't age well compared to other places. For instance, most of the women, beautiful women that I met over 40, they were Colombian, they were Venezuelan, or some other part of Latin America, or maybe European. But in Argentina, it's not that common. I don't know why. For instance, I remember this time that I met this particular girl, beautiful, she's beautiful, like a hard 7, something like that. And I was talking to her. I thought she was beautiful, but I thought she was like over 30. And no, and she, hey, nice to meet you. Hey, I'm 24. 24. She looks like 34. I mean, a beautiful 34. Still, she looks 34. I don't know what happens. Also, that I noticed in Argentina compared to yet again the Colombianas and my fellow Venezuelans and Brazilians, is that those particular women, more north on South America, they tend to take better care of themselves, either with makeup, plastic surgery. Well, in Argentina, you have plastic surgery, but not as much. But I don't know, they know how to take care better, age better. So I don't know what's going on. It's something genetic. It's something, it's a socio-cultural thing. But I don't know, it's very difficult, it's very hard to find very beautiful Argentinian women over 40. It's not as common compared to other parts in Latin America. I mean, we're doing, apples to apples thing. So also what happens is that, remember, dating is a market. The dating market is like other market, like commodities, like real estate, anything like that. So it's supply and demand. And in other parts in Latin America, yet again Colombia, you see a bunch of beautiful 40-year-old women. Actually, they have like a category on that, Colombian over 40 in the, the porn site, something like that. Well, anyways, it's very less likely to see that in Argentina. So that creates a supply shock that enhance women, let's say 35 and below, they get more approached to, and that, of course, increases the demand for these younger Argentinian females, and that, makes more difficult to date Argentinian women on the first place. Just a particular trend that I saw in Argentina. I mean, remember, this is just discussion, food for thought. And yet again, please, this video, take it with a grain of salt. We also remember to check the first video, 5 reasons for dating Argentinian females. Overall, Argentinian women are awesome, are great, a great place to at least, get to know people, get to know places, a lot of fun things to do, a lot of cool people to hang out with, regardless if you do well or not on that particular market. And overall, yet again, remember, take it with a grain of salt, just food for thought. Thank you for watching Continental Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. And if you want to work with us, continentalinsider.com. Thanks again, and have a nice day.